150. Name of the topic is Module 1. Classifications of the objectives, introductions to Python, to object-oriented concepts. What is our Module 1? Introduction to Python, features of Python, data types, operators. See, features of Python we completed. Data types we completed. Means it's going on. And operators already completed, input output completed, and control systems we are going on. If statement, for loop, while loop, it is going on. So whatever there in our lab, it is uploaded in our website. You can download our syllabus from your website. Yes or no? Anyone can tell me answer. Features of Python is completed, data types it's going on, operators, so no need to explain all these things. I will go for introduction to object-oriented concepts and feature of object-oriented programming system of classes, objects, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. These all I will explain, but these all I will not explain in class. Okay, in lab I will explain these all because we are doing build IT programming. Any doubt? Anyone is having any doubt? About lab and class? About lab and class? What is lab? We will do 180 programs we have to do in lab. About that only we have to discuss inside lab. Class, I will explain you all the syllabus of OOPS through Python. Okay. So class is most probably theory and lab is most probably all programs we have to explain. That's it. Any doubt? Anyone is having any doubt about class and lab? Otherwise, I will go forward. Today is our first class for class. OOPS through Python. Okay, we'll start now. See, what's the topics are there? Topic learning outcomes are there. Introduction to object-oriented concepts and what is the terminologies we can use? Classes, objects, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. What are the course outcomes are there? Features of object-oriented programming system, distinguish between C and OOPS through Python comparison, classify the key issues and on the features of OOPS through Python. What are the outcome achieved? What is the name of the topic? Module 1. We are going through module 1. What are the classifications of the OOP? Introduction to object-oriented concepts. See here fundamentals of OOPS theory and what is the functions we are getting, we will discuss. And in our introduction to Python, features of Python, data types, these all are in lab. So we will discuss now introduction to object-oriented concepts, features of object-oriented programming system, and classes and objects. What is class, what is object, and what is encapsulation, abstraction. These all I will explain you in module 1. What is that? Why we are not using C and we are using OOP language? Okay, why is not in an OOP language? Okay, C is not there. Why? Because that is procedure oriented programming, but here OOP means object oriented programming language. The problem is that to be considered an object oriented programming language, these features would need to be built into the languages, which they are not in C. In C, is not an object-oriented programming language. It will be strict for procedure-oriented only, and it will be the C language is generally is procedure-oriented. Means you as per algorithm you have to follow, and as per algorithm you have to write the program, and as per procedure based. Means in object-oriented programming no need to think about procedure based. First line you have to execute, next second line we have to execute. No need that one. We have to think about which module we want. As per our requirement, we have to run our program, and main module we will call the main module. Like functions, how functions are. Now, overview of OOP terminology. What is class? A user-defined prototype for the object that defines the set of attributes that characterize any object of the class. See, every class we are having objects. That attributes that are data members, class variables and instance variables, and methods accessed via donations. Dot notations means we have to give, if you are asking any object and via anything, we have to give dot. Means if your name is there and your attribute is there, means your class dot object, your object dot attribute, like that we have to dot variable we have to use. What is the class variables? A variable that is shared by all the instances of the class. Class variables are defined within a class. Class variables are defined within a class, but outside any of the class, but any of the class methods, class variables are not used as frequently as the instance variables are. What is data member? Data member means a class variable or instance variable that holds data. Means what are the data members? Means which variable are holding our data. That is called, that are data members associated with the class and objects. What are the function overloading? That I will explain you afterwards, because this is not need. The function overloading is nothing but assignments of the more than one behavior. If it is overloaded the function, that is called function overloading. General thing, when we will write the program, on that time we will get to know what is function overloading. The assignment of more than one behavior means, if we want to write in my name is Smita, my name, on my name I want to write two methods, that time the function will be overloaded, one function will be overloaded on other. The instance variable means the variable that is defined inside the method. Inside the method, what the works are going on in current instances of the class or of the class. What is the works means, what is the methods working, that is called instance variable. What is object? Object means a unique instance of data structure that defines in the class, defined it by its class. An object compromises both the data members, class variable and instance variable, and methods. Operator overloading, the assignment of more than one function in a particular operator. What are the contents here we need in our object-oriented programming? What is the features of OOP? What is the difference between procedure-oriented and object-oriented programming? Fundamental concepts. What is class? What is object? What is the method? And what is init method? What is self method? And encapsulation, data abstraction, public protected and private data, and inheritance, and polymorphism, operator overloading. These all are the topic of OOP's theory. What is the examples? See, we are giving one example of class. Okay, class is, we are telling dog. Dog is one type of class. We cannot tell my dog. I cannot tell your dog. I cannot tell this is a street dog or own dog. Means your you hired the dog. Means not like that. You don't think it is specific dog, your own dog. We are describing what dog is and can do. Means specifically all dogs, common things of the nature of our dog. Means in general, dogs usually having name and age. What is their age and name? And these are instances. These are called instances and attributes. Dogs can bark. These are called methods. Means what works they can do. That is called methods. And what are the, age can determine their age, name. can identify what is the dog. And here we can, when you talk about specific dog, you would have the object in programming. See, any specific dog name you are giving means that is called, you are writing one program, an object in an instance of the class. This is the basic principles on which object oriented program is based. My dog name I given Tom, for example, belonging to the class of dog. Tom is the class of dog, means Tom is one type of object inside class dog. His attribute name is Tom and age is 2. The different dog will have different attributes. What is the difference between procedure oriented programming and object oriented programming? Procedure oriented programming creates a step by step Procedure-oriented programming creates a step-by-step program that guides an application through the sequence of instructions. Means in procedure-oriented programming, you have to follow the sequence of the flow of execution. Each instruction executed in order. Each function instruction will execute in order. Procedural programming also focus on the idea that all algorithms are executed with functions and data that are programmers has access to and able to change. Means here you have to follow the algorithms and ask for procedure wise algorithms. In the program will be execute with functions. Okay, but object oriented programming is much more similar way in the real world. You have to take one class and one object. One class means, then I told you, class is dog and the object is your dog name, and inside dog name what is the characters here there, what is the works they are telling, the called modules or attributes. Each program is made up of many entities are called objects. Instead a message must be sent request the data. Just like people must ask one another for information, we cannot see inside each other's head. What is the features? Features of code. Ability to simulate real world event much more effectively. Code is reusable. This code will be, you can reuse your code, but in your procedure oriented programming, if you wanted to change, it will take much more time. But in your OOPS theory, it won't be take much time, because you have to write module wise and you have to execute module wise. No need to execute all program. Code is reusable, thus less code may have written. Data becomes active. Okay, which code you want to, which module you want to execute, that module only will execute. Better able to create GUI, graphical user interface applications. It will be useful more in graphical user interfaces. Programmers are able to produce faster, more accurate, and better written applications. Programmers, you can write easily and more faster, more accurate and better, because big program you have to divide into small parts so that it will be accurately you can get and execute your programs. What is class? A class is a special type which defines how to build a certain kind of object. How to build a certain kind of object. A class also stores some data items that are shared by all the instances of the class. That are shared by all the instances of the class. Instances are objects. Instances are objects that are created which follow the definitions given inside the class. Python does not use separate class interface definitions as some languages. You just define the class and use it. You just define the class and use it. Okay, see, this car is one type of class, but objects are different names. See, this is green color and this is Toyota. This is blue color Honda, red Ford. Like the different objects you can take on different names and colors. See, in Python, objects are different cars, different class, but class is one class. In one class, how many objects are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Otherwise, 3 cars are, how many objects are there? 3 objects are there. And 3 objects, 3 different characters are there, means modules are there. What is the module? What is the sound quality? What is the engine quality? What is the speed of that car, Maruti, Honda? What is the price? Different types of characters, the attributes or modules you can take it. The class statement creates a new class definitions. Class statement creates a new class definitions. A class statement creates new class definitions. The name of the class immediately follow the keyword class followed by colon. Whenever you are writing like if statement, here also after class you have to give colon. Okay, what is the C? Here syntax is class name. What is the optional class document string, whatever print statement you will write, and class suit you will write. The class has documentation string which can be accessed via class name underscore doc underscore. The class suit consists of all the component statement defining class members, data attributes, and functions. What is built-in class attributes? What is built-in in class also, in your object-oriented programming also, you have built-in functions, built-in class attributes. What are the built-in class attributes? Every Python class keeps following built-in attributes, and they can be accessed using dot operator like any other attribute. See, underscore dictionary and underscore. What is that? This is calling the all dictionary functions containing in class namespace. This is all calling all dictionary functions. So doc means all class documents like strings, or if none, if undefined. If you cannot define, it will be calling non-function. If you can define, it will define as a document. Name means only class name. Module, how many types of modules are there? You are calling different types of module names in which the class is defined. The attribute is underscore main underscore in interactive mode. Basis means it passively empty tuple containing the base classes in order of their occurrence in the base class list. What is the fundamental concepts of the objects? Objects are the basic runtime entities. Runtime entities means you have to take the entities, different types of entities inside class. You have to create the class. After that, you have to call the, you have to get the object. Entities in an object-oriented program. They may represent a person, place, bank account, table of data, or any item that program must be handled. You want to write a program is executed. The objects interact by the sending messages to another. You can send the messages and objects that have two components. One is data, one is behavior. What is the data? Data means attributes. Behavior means methods. See, we have two components in our object. We have two components. One is attribute, one is behavior, one is methods. What is attribute? Attribute means data. Whatever data you see, whatever data is there, that is called attribute. Whatever methods are there, that is called behavior. Whatever behaviors are, see, behavior will be changing on different person to different object, and data also will change to some different, but classes are same. Objects, in objects, different objects is having different data and different behaviors. See here, in object, identifiable characteristics and behavior, and how it can be uniquely identified. how we can be uniquely. What is the our attributes? What is the see? I told you, no, behavior and data. What is the data? Is there data means attributes and behavior means methods. What is the data will be there? What is data will be how it can be uniquely identified, means what is the shape of the data, size, color, locations. And what is the behavior? Behavior means what all it can do. What all it can do means that is called behavior of that object. Move, jump, start, stop, these all are behavior. Everyone understood this point and this point, data and data, behavior and object. Data. Any doubt on this? Data and behavior, attributes and methods. Can I continue? Identifiable characteristics means it is data, and behavior means it your methods. Methods can be, it can be what they can do, and here in our how it can be uniquely identified, how it can be uniquely identified. Okay, any doubt on this object? About this only all program you have to write, about this only object. You have to create class, but with the object you have to write a program. Object only two components are there. One is attribute and one is method. Attribute means data, whatever data commonly uniquely identified we can identify, means like your car is there, Ford. Ford is unique name, it will be not match for other cars, other car names like Maruti and Ford you can change. These both are unique names. Okay, like this. What are the behaviors which are good? What they all can do? That is called behaviors, means methods. What are the methods are there? Anyone is having doubt attribute and method? Then ask me. Otherwise, we will continue. Now, in Python class, how the flow of class is there? See, creating an object and the init method and method in init method. This is the method name. Compulsory you have to write method in classes. Changing in the properties after that class variable and variance instances. And what are the four major principles of object-oriented programming? Four major principles. Here inside object-oriented programming, we can use encapsulation, data abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. I will explain you one by one. But before that, I will explain you what is in-depth of class and object. First, you have to understand class and object. What is attributes, what is methods. These four you have to understand. After that, no need. It will be very clear for writing a program. See, Python is an object-oriented programming language. It almost everything Python is an object within properties and methods. Okay, a class like an object constructor or blueprint or creating object, means it is a blueprint. Why we are telling that blueprint? Means we are telling that car means we can tell that Ford is also one type of car, but this is a car, but car is class and Ford is an object. This is blueprint of creating an object. Okay, see one example I'm giving here. Account holder is there, account is there. What are the attributes, what are the methods I'm giving you? See, account holder surname, pre-name, address, profession, birthday, these all will be attributes. And changing residence, change profession, these all are methods. Here account, in account holder name, these all are common for all. These are all are attributes. What are the data they have to fill? Not only one member, all account holder have to fill. And what are the methods, what they can do, this is optional. This is methods can deposit. I don't want to deposit, I wanted to withdraw my amount, means withdraw we can do. And these are the methods we have to use. See, another thing is there, person and bank account, two types are there. Why I am showing you more class and object example means you will be clear about attributes and methods and class and object. These four are very much important in your OOPS 3 Python class. If you wanted to write, you have to first you have to understand your class, method, class, object, your attributes and method. These four, if you know how to use, where to use, and what is the procedure to use, these three are required for writing the program. See, 4-5 examples I will give you. If you have any doubt, ask me. See, person, in one person, what is the attributes? First name, last name, mail ID, birth date. See, in your class, students, all students are having first name, last name, mail ID, and birth date. Okay, students, if I will give here instead of person, students. And here, methods. In method, what is the method? Send mail. You can do it or not, your wish. Ask if the person is over 18, your age is 18 or less than 18. That is method. These all are methods. What is the behaviors? What is the behaviors you are working in this? It is called methods. And what is the data you have to compulsory you have to enter? This is called attributes. In bank account, what is the attribute? What is the person? In bank account, person name, what is the number, what is the how much balance. And here methods, you can do withdraw or not, transfer, what is the methods you can use inside your bank account. This is called class and object example. And how to write, see, define a class and object. Class pet, you can write class pet. And class pet, how you can indentation. See, indentation will be after class you have to give colon and press enter where the your cursor is going. From there you will start writing number of legs 0, your pet number of legs 4, like this you have to write. And create an object of the class pet, number of legs is 0, dog is equal to pet, means we will what is the output, you will get 0. What is the dog dot number of legs, how many methods, what is the method, dog dot number of legs. This is the access to the property or method of an object. This is create an object, this is create an object, this is access an object. See here, Pikachu, you know maybe. Pokemon, sorry, Pokemon, you know maybe. This is class. What is the class? Pokemon. And name Pikachu. What is the type? What is our type? Electric. And health 70. And this is the object Pikachu. Pokemon, Pikachu. And what is the class? Pokemon. This is coming under Pokemon. And what is the methods? Attack, dodge, and evolve. What is the methods they are doing? That is called attack, dog, and evolve. See, another example I'm giving you. A parrot can be an object. Parrot is an object as it has a following properties: name, age, color, and attribute. But what is their behavior? Singing, dancing as behavior. The class, what is the class? Class is a blueprint of object. We can think of the class as a sketch of parrot as a levels. It contains all the details about the name, color, size. Based on this description, we can study about parrot. See here, another example is there. See, what are the attributes and what are the methods for taxi. See, store the data about for the object. What is the example of taxi? What is the example of taxi? What is the attributes? Attributes, what is the data they have? What is driver, on duty, and name of the passenger, and location. We have to enter these all. Okay. And what are the methods? they have to do for this taxi? They can pick up, drop, and go on duty, go off, driver, get number passengers. An object is an instance is an instance of the class. When the class is defined, only the description for the object is defined. Therefore, no memory or storage is allocated. The example of object of parrot class can be object of parrot. Here object is an object of class parrot. Object is an object of class parrot. Suppose we have details of parrots. Now we are going to show how to build class and object. See, okay. See, another example is there, dog. In your dog data members are objects. So what is the methods? Eat, sleep, sit, run. What is the attributes? Size, age, color, breed. Okay, these are the attributes or data members. See how to create a class. Class, my class. To create a class, use keyword class. Okay. For example, you have to create, when you are creating a class, you have to write class and variable name. Class and variable name. This is the syntax of class. Okay, create a class named my class with the property named X. What is the property? It is X. Class, my class. My class is the variable name. Your class variable name is my class. My class is X is equal to 5. Means you are getting the output 5. How to create an object? Now we can use a class named myClass to create an object. For example, create an object named P1. Create an object named P1 is an object to create an class. Create an object class. So create myClass of function name we given print P1 of X. P1 dot X. When we are declaring from object to any variable, then we will ask as a P1 anything. We can give as our object name P1 dot X. X is 5 because before we created as a class. Here we created class, my class, we created class, my class we created, and here we taken as a P1 is equal to my class, print P1 dot X. What is init method? Init method is reserved method in Python. This is constant method, means reserved means you have to use, there will be no option. So init underscore, what is their syntax? Underscore init underscore. What is this? How you can use? Is a reserved method in Python classes. It is known as constructed in object oriented concepts. It is one type of constructor. Okay, this method is called when the object is created from the class, and it allows the class, like function, def function you are using, no? Like here also we have to use def init, and you have to initialize attributes of the class. Encapsulation came 1 minute, students. What are the methods in class? Define the methods in class by including function definitions within the scope of our class. Means we have to declare some syntax will be there. As for that, we have to follow the syntax and we have to write the class block. Okay, there must be a special first argument self in all of the methods definitions, which gets bound to calling the instance. We have to call the instance. There is usually a special method called init. Special method called init in most classes. The class name begins in capital letter. Class name begins in capital letter. By convention, object class based in a Python built-in type. Okay, class based on Python built-in type. Define a method. Like defining a function must have special first parameter self, which provides quite for a method to refer our object itself. See, init one type of method. Init is a, what is init? How we can, what is the service of init? Okay, init is default constructor. Init is default constructor. Okay, init serves as a constructor for the class. Okay, it is a constructor for the class. We can usually do some initialization work. An init method can take any number of arguments. An init method can take any number of arguments. However, the first argument self is definitions of init is special. Self is an self is an definition of init. Okay, the first argument of every method is references in current instances of the class. By convention, we name this argument self. Okay, in it, self refers to the object currently being created. So in the class methods, it refers the instances whose method was called. Similarly, the keyword in Java and C++. You don't know Java and C++, so no need to think about it. So directly we can use in Python, but Python uses self more than often in Java uses this. We don't keep the value of parameters when you call the method. Python provides it. What is self? Self is the first argument of every method. How to use self? Although you must specify self explicitly when defining the method, you don't include it when we calling the method. Python possesses it for actually defining the method. How to define a method? Def, get age, self of number means self and number means self dot age is equal to number. We will get x dot get age of 30. Calling method, we will call here and we can define here. See here we have to give our functions like user defined functions. So here we can define one method and we will call in another method. Here deleting free space. How to delete instances? No need to free. When you done with the object, you don't have to delete or free it explicitly. Python has automatic garbage collections. Python will automatically delete when all the references to a piece of memory have gone out of scope. Or free that memory generally works well. Few memory leaks. So there has no destructors methods for the classes. You cannot here no need automatically. Python has a automatic garbage collections. What is the syntax? F is equal to student, Python 14. What is f dot full name? You can write f dot get age. These all are Python attributes. See f dot full name. Here bracket is not there. It means this is attribute. Here bracket. If you will give parenthesis, then it will calling as a method. When you no need to do here parenthesis. No need to give your parenthesis. Then here it is calling as an attributes. This is separated from attributes and methods in Python. Inheritance, polymorphism. Okay, now I will show you. Any doubt on this? Only class and object I explained today. Class, object, attributes and methods. Any doubt? Any doubt on it? See, today I explained class, object, attribute, method, nothing else I explained. Only that 4 only I explained. Any doubt on it? Tomorrow I will explain you polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation. These all are theory topics. Don't worry. These all are theory. You have to understand what is the concept of OOPS concept and polymorphism, inheritance, how to use afterwards. First, what is that? What is it? We have to understand what is it. Okay. First, we have to go for theory. How to use, we have to construct afterwards, because this is our full theory class. Okay. Any doubt, students? Any doubt on these topics? Class, object, attributes, methods. Only these 4 only I explained, because you have to understand these 4 difference between class, object and method and attributes. These 4 difference only I explained. I didn't explain any extra. Tomorrow we have to explain these all. See, class, object I completed, abstraction, polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation. These 4 I will explain you. These all also theory topic I will explain. Only definitions and what is it I will explain. Not how to work. We will go forward further. Only first chapter, what is it I will explain. What is polymorphism, what is inheritance, what is encapsulation, what is abstractions, I will explain you. Any doubt on it? Shall we leave the class? We'll end session. Okay. Bye. Take care. Tomorrow not there. Saturday, listen all of you. Saturday we have lab session. Saturday up to 30 programming. CR, give me how many members completed their execution on Build IT. CR, you can unmute and talk with me. Just unmute once.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen. Your A section or B section, beta?
I am from A section, ma'am.
A section students, last time B section given, A section didn't give anyone. And I asked Ramu sir about mobile programming for Python. Build IT programs.
Okay, ma'am.
Build IT programs you may not execute properly in mobile. He told me yesterday. So you have to use compulsory your mobile. Build IT programs. Sorry, not mobile, your laptop.
Laptop. Okay.
Because in mobile, how to type, why they didn't, you cannot do means how to type the program and how to execute it will be not possible for all programs. And all symbols you cannot get. That's why all of you compulsory have to use laptop. It will be better and time also will be saved. Time saving.
And those who don't have laptops, what they have to do?
That only I asked, but he told contact HOD sir, your HOD sir. That's it, he told. Because I didn't, day before yesterday he didn't lift call. So yesterday he lift calls. That only he told.
Okay.
Yes, I understood, because I discussed with him about that one. Once discuss with your HOD sir. If he will arrange anything, it will be happen.
Okay, ma'am.
Because he told in mobile it may not possible for all programs. Okay. Okay, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, A section students up to 10, 21 to 30, they have to execute programs. Okay, A section here.
Ma'am, we only executed up to 6th or 7th program, ma'am.
Yes. 21 to
From
30
7?
programs. From say who didn't do, just send me who did of. Roll numbers you send me. Who didn't do, they have to do 21 to 30. No need to repeat up to 20. This week only 21 to 30 have to do. B section also have to prepare 10 students. A section 10 students, B section 10 students have to prepare. Who didn't do?